Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night and it's time for a little bit of chat, a little bit of fun. We are men down. Things have gone on. No idea, but we are people down at the moment. So you have got myself, Benny Vapes. You've also got the return of Shrek Vape Reviews. And we've also got the one and only Mr. Blazing Vapes.
Yeah.
So welcome. We did actually think it was just going to be me and Blazing, but yeah, Shrek's had the night off because he's not driving and he's not working silly hours, so he's home. So he's jumped on. We have got your bargains, we have got your shinies, and we've also got the Wall of Home. So that is all to come up. So you're all right. I am feeling a bit rough today. I've come down with Geordie Vapor's man flu, I think. I've got a sore throat. My eyes are streaming, my nose is fucking running. So yeah, it's a bit different from COVID, but I feel like shit tonight. So yeah, if I look like I've been on piss, I am just fucking doped up on fucking cough medicine and fucking day and night things. So yeah, so that's me. Yeah. So we'll pop chat up so I can see everybody. We will go through chat and we'll let Steve go pull out participants.
Right. Participants. Hey up, me duck. Good evening. Benny Vapes, that's you. Blazing Vapes, that's me. Dion78, good evening. Grateful Ant. Lewis Fishing. Mark H, good evening. Mike Haynes. On the 510 with...
he is on the fireside chat
with Mick tomorrow night, so make sure you watch
fireside. That. Yeah, there's no 80s, take on the 80s tomorrow night because he's doing an extended little bit with Mr. Mike Haynes on the fireside chat.
We've got Mr. Boo Vape in the house, Mr. Intense, Nicky Maynard, and Mr. Shreky Poos.
Hello.
We've also got Geordie Vapor. Who else have I missed? Have I missed anyone else? Quick, lucky. I think that is it for now. Live Lands Liquids. Cloud Chucker. I think that's it for now. If I've missed anybody, I do apologise.
Mr. Anderson. Mike says I need Shrek in an Aces outfit. Fucking hell, that scared me cold off me. Fuck me.
I'll scare you.
And Mr. B says Aidan makes that excuse in September.
Anyway, what you need is Shrek in... Oh, fuck it. There you get the bleach out. My eyes.
Even for Halloween. Nope.
Yeah. Just while we're on, we will shout out Mr. Aidan. He's doing his Sober October. So if you do go out, someone will drop the link in the chat for his OnlyFans page. No, for his... There will probably things for his GoFundMe or whatever he's doing. We will get that put in chat. So do go over and support him. I know probably a lot of you have already gone over and done it, but he does do this in October. It is for a good cause. It is for cancer. So it is a good cause. So go over, show him some love, drop him a few little pennies if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, do share the link out. The more the better.
There you go.
We've got him on the Laid Back Vape Show tomorrow night, so we'll be chatting a bit more about that. So, but yeah, like Benny says, go over and give whatever you can, help him out.
Yeah, yeah. Just go over. And so, like I say, someone will pop it. It's all in chat there. So go over to the Go Sober October and show him some love. So it might not be a lot. You might not think it's a lot, but yeah, it is stopping for a month, not having a beer, or some people think it's not worth it, but yeah, it is to him. It is, and he's doing his cancer bit. So go with it. I'm thinking about doing a Tough Mudder, but I don't think I could do it.
What?
Tough Mudder. Have you not seen them where you go jumping in fucking pools of shit and climbing over stuff?
And then you're doing a assault course. So
what you mean, Krypton Factor?
Yeah, it's Krypton Factor in mud.
All right, okay. Yeah. Normal day at work, man.
Vaping Bank.
I bet it's going on a bender in November though, because I know I am on my birthday.
Yeah, it is raising money for Macmillan's. Yes, it is good. Macmillan's have helped me out as well with my mum and things like that. So yeah, go over and show them some love. Mr. B once did a Tough Mudder. He got 25 yards.
Probably more further than I'd get, Mr. B.
Probably further than what?
I'll probably tie my shoelaces up and that'll be me done.
Yeah, that'll be me warming up on sideline like, right, I'm off home now. Fuck it.
Look at it and just go, nope.
Yeah, do you know like you used to do, what is it? They used to do cross country when you were a kid. Yeah, just fucking throw a bit of mud on you and look like you've done a runner.
We used to have to run like a lake near where I am. And you had to run all the way around it. Unfortunately, I wasn't right good at running, but I was really good at swimming. So get just out at teacher's view, swim across, then come back. And teacher was like, well done for coming first. Well, I cheated. I swam across the lake. I was wondering why you're absolutely soaking wet through. I didn't set it off. Fat floats.
Apparently, we've got Benny's booze supplier in. Fucking, I don't know who that is. Benny's booze supplier. I wish there was some booze supplier. Fucking saved me buying it. Just put it out there. If you want to supply me with alcohol, I'm fucking game. I'm not.
It's one way of burning the flu off, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Hot toddy.
Hot toddy, aye.
Yeah. Lee Smith, good evening. Good evening.
Don't get confused between a hot toddy and a hot toddy.
Yeah.
I have hot toddy with some hot toddy.
Yeah. So we will go around and see what our vape machines are this week. Nothing's changed for me, but we'll go on to Mr. Steve. What is your vape machine tonight,
I've got
please?
the usual Endura Pro wire ice launcher with some Fresco fruits, raspberry and apple, and then I've got the Drag 3 Drop 1.5, and in that I've got some cotton candy pink from Loaded.
Ooh, what's it like?
I've only just tried it tonight. It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Fantastic. And that is me. So, Mr. Shrek.
Thanking you, Mr. Steve. I'm on the Ultrona gear with the Hellvape Dead Rabbit R tank, which I've been using for the last 2 weeks with zero problems. Yes, I know people are like going, yeah. The Oxford Velocity Pod Mod, and in both of those is the 13 Squid Mariana.
What's a Mariana?
Mariana. Well, Mariana is technically it's a trench in the sea, but it's a strawberry vanilla custard.
Oh.
So I'd like to know how they worked out world's deepest trench in the world to strawberries and custard. Be nice to work it out.
Yeah. So I'm on the Oxford Velocity. Inside that, I've got some Dinky Donuts, vanilla custard, Dinky Donuts. If you're over in Liverpool, go over to the Bobo the Vapory. He has these for sale. I'm also on the Solo with the Arbiter Solo on top, and inside that I've got the last bit, which I have to order some more on because I've run out of concentrate. So I'm gonna go on and order some from Chefs, which is RY Haw. RY Haw is Chef's Flavors are having a sale on their concentrates at the moment. I think you get 25% off if you go over.
Best
on there.
They're having a one as well, aren't they?
Best Sig Liquid, we've got the 40% off. If you want to go over Lens tonight, yes. If you want to go over and get some net tobaccos or all like that, go over to Best Sig Liquid. They've got their sale on 40% off. But if you want some concentrates, Chef's Own concentrates, the Mexican fried ice cream is nice if you fancy that. Go over there. That's quite a nice one. They've got 25% off. I don't know what code. Have a look, it'll be on site. But yeah. So I'll go over and buy something. And that is me. That is me. So, if you might have seen, the world stopped on Monday. It fucking stopped. Stopped turning.
Great.
Everybody fell off the fucking horse and everything. Cars stopped. It was like it was just a total blackout. Yeah, people were running around going.
You got thousands of people going. There's something wrong with my phone.
The internet's not working.
Yeah. So you begin. Everybody's going. Even my mother said to me, "I think I broke computer." I'm like, "Why is that?" Because I can't get on Facebook. I'm like,
or WhatsApp or Instagram or.
I'm like, Mum, so I went, no, you haven't broke it, mate. You haven't broke it. It's down. It's gone.
Stop calling me on it.
Yeah. No, she when I went round for me, I go around to see her on Monday night for my tea. And she, as soon as I walked in there, I brought my computer because she breaks it. She does fucking. Do you know, right? She's old. She's old. I'm not going to say old. She's old, and she's a bit fucking not computer savvy. You know, she says I can't order on eBay. I don't like that. And then when I go around, she gives me a list of what she wants. Do you know what I mean? Can you order me this? Can you order me that? Can you do this for me? And I'm like, all right. So she's finally got round that she can use Facebook and that, and she plays the games on it. But she was like, I can't get on Facebook. It's not working. I broke it.
Does the rest of the computer work? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what everybody else were like, but yeah, the world stopped on Monday. Fuck me.
Peace and quiet.
Mate, it was fucking it was everywhere though, wasn't it? Everybody were talking about it. Can't get on, can't get on, can't get on. It just shows you how easy it is to break your lives, though, innit? Do you know what I mean? By someone messing up a code in the back of it. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows you how easy that and how much we rely on social media. You know, when stuff just stops.
When I go to work, I don't use any social media at all because I'm busy. It's like when I get home, I'll then go like Monday night, for argument's sake, Facebook. Why aren't anything refreshed for like 9 hours? Oh well, never mind. Let's go to bed.
It was kind of nice just from my phone not to keep buzzing from WhatsApp. It was kind of like, that's nice. That is.
Roller coaster is the future. Yeah, that might be the only thing you'll be getting, roller coaster. But yeah, like I say, it just fucking it was just. So yeah, everybody said he found out a day later.
Yeah, all your notifications come through once your phone doesn't stop ringing from 8 AM till 8 PM.
Yeah, it's just in that table.
And then off the end, and his screen smashes.
Yeah. Mr. Intense doesn't use social media. Yeah, I don't use Facebook. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, like so. No, we went back to the 80s. Yeah, went back to the 80s. That's what it was. Well, went back to the 80s where you weren't bothered, where you could go out and play in the streets, and know when you. Did you ever do that? Where you had to be home at a certain time?
Before street lights came on.
Before street lights came on, yes, which was round about, depending in summer, which is 10 o'clock on a summer.
Yeah, depending if the street lights are actually still wired into the grid.
Yeah.
That one hasn't come on yet. Still allowed to stay out.
Yeah. Everyone huddle around this one.
Yeah.
We can stay out longer, the bulbs out.
Benny's Blue Supply just said, I had to actually talk to someone at work, worst day of my life. Yeah, Nicky Maynard said, Monday was weird. I actually had a conversation with his missus.
Oops.
It's right, though, isn't it? We've lost the art of talking picking up a phone and talking to people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. In fact, talking about it a little bit as well, we'll go back to being at home. But do you know telephone numbers off the top of your head anymore?
Yes.
I know mine.
I know mine, that's it.
Few. I used to know an absolute ton, but with I've got hundreds of contacts now. It's just like, I know the ones I need to use, like work emergency number, work emergency mobile number. If in doubt, fucking call emergency number, and then all other telephone numbers. Yep, I know all them. They're all in my head.
Well, no, I don't know any but telephone numbers now. Cheers, man, for that. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated.
Is that a bit of kitchenage?
It is, yeah. He's put a little super chat in. Thank you.
Is that a little bit of £2.70?
Yeah, £2.70. Thank you very much. Buy a drink for me. Thank you very much. But yeah, when you were a kid in 80s, go out and come back whenever you want, playing shit. Come back.
It shows you. I mean, compared to like nowadays, when so you said when we were kids back in the 80s, you could just go right. See, like Mum, I'm off today now. Whereas nowadays they're like that. Don't move from the house. Where if I can't see you, you're not allowed to move.
Don't talk to any strangers.
You'll get taken away by. It's like, oh, fucking hell.
Don't talk to that bloke in van. We've been on Facebook fucking predator profile thing. There's four people that are up that end of the way that you don't want to be hanging around with. It's like fucking got on wall now. It's like you can't play out.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go past end of the street. But I used to get that when you were little. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed into town till I was 13.
I got don't go to end of the street because end of the street were a dual carriageway.
Yeah. Unless you've been naughty, go play on fucking dual carriageway.
Yeah, if you've been naughty, go and play on M1.
Yeah, go and play the traffic.
Yeah.
No, but me and my mates used to get on a box and just bugger off the whole day, and that was it.
Yeah.
Happy for Miller for £3. Generally, cost of coffee.
McDonald's, you've got to get one for £1.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg's.
$10 there at Starbucks. $10.
Ah, well, that's Starbucks. No,
You get
other
sucky
people-
fucky for $10.
Yeah, but if you go to Starbucks, you can get the coffee grounds afterwards, can't you? And actually take the coffee out of it.
Where?
When you go into the shop, Costa Coffee, they always have the bags of coffee where they've used it to make the coffee. They've put it in a bag, and it's supposed to be able to use in your garden. The coffees, I'm not joking, you can actually get another 2 cups of coffee out of it. I know a lad who did it.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. I know, lad did it, but it wasn't me.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
we've
me.
all used
I
that
don't
one.
drink
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah. Mr. Hello, Mike Haynes says, I used to camp up in woods with my mates during summer halls, bent most of the nights under canvas. Yeah, they used to do things like that.
Yeah.
I sit back garden with tents. If
Yeah.
your parents were a bit protected.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my back garden was 14 acres, so there were plenty of space.
Yeah.
And to be fair, since online gaming, it's the kids that don't want to go out.
Yeah, they use that.
And PlayStations and
Well, Benny's Booze Supply says 80s. I was glued to my Atari 2600 Spectrum. Foot going out in the cold. Yeah, to be fair, mate, I did that.
I remember the Atari 2600. I also had a Toshiba MSX where you got the Frogger game, which was one cassette, which was a 90-minute long cassette. It took 90 minutes to load. You play one game, you get killed, you'd have to put the tape back in again for another 90 minutes. Let's go outside.
I had the 2000. I've still got the 2600 anyway, the wood edition. You know, the original.
Yeah.
I've still got that with its original box, but box is battered. The joysticks were shit.
Don't matter. The console itself is still worth a fortune.
Yeah, well, I used to have what is it? I used to use it on my joysticks on my Commodore 64, and I had Daley Thompson's
posh it.
decathlon.
Posh buy with Commodore 64.
Commodore 64, yeah.
Commodore 64 was like the Apple of the time.
Yeah.
It was the most expensive one going.
It was nice.
If you couldn't afford it, you got a ZX.
You did, but I had the Commodore 64 and I had Daley Thompson's decathlon.
Which never looked like Daley Thompson.
It did.
Those legs.
But you use your joystick and you had to go like that.
Yeah. Wreck it.
Fucking hell, I went through about 50 fucking joysticks.
Those are the good old days.
Hip Hop, welcome. We have got a little bit of a Yorkshireman's handshake later on from Hip Hop Juice. He's sending me the stuff here, and then I'll send it out. So you might get it whenever. To be honest with you, because I've still got stuff that I've got sent out. So yeah, so you'll get it. You'll get it when you get it.
At least it's not as bad as some areas in Wakefield. They haven't had post in 4 weeks.
Why?
Because the posters are on sick.
Ah, right.
So it's still at the sorting house. But it hasn't been sent out for 4 weeks. Unlucky.
Fair enough.
Pick it up, you lazy geese.
So, Pathy says, I don't have my Ataris any longer, but I still have my Nintendo and Super Nintendos. See, I wasn't a Nintendo fan. I went straight for the Sega.
No, I went to Nintendo's.
Still like a Mega Drive somewhere.
Yeah, you can. You can. They do like the only way I can put it is like a Sony PSP with all Sega Mega Drive games on it. I had the Super NES. I didn't have the NES, but I had the Super NES, the SNES, and then I had the N64, and then I had the PlayStation. It was just called the PlayStation. There was no PS1. It was just the PlayStation.
Yeah. See, Grateful Ant is good. He loved Daley Thompson's on the Spectrum 48K. The only thing in Daley Thompson was white.
See? Don't look all like Daley Thompson.
Oh, dear.
It normally takes a while for me to get stuff from Nom Nom's Graham. But
Yeah.
I'm always happy when it does turn up.
Took a week. Yeah, they had a bit slow.
They are in Northern Ireland after all, aren't they?
Oh, is that where they are? Is that where they are?
of
Northern
course.
Ireland. Didn't realise that.
See?
But yeah, I had I was quite a big PlayStation fan when it originally came out. I had the PlayStation 1. I had this PlayStation 1, the small one, and it had a flip. I got a flip screen for it, so I could play it on the screen.
Yeah.
Went away. Yeah, so yeah, I had
PSP were a bit of a downer, wasn't it?
PSP. I had a PSP. It was all right if you bought it from China.
Yeah, it was crap if you bought it from UK.
Because if you bought it from China, you could put ROMs on it. So you had a load of games on it.
Right, well, yeah, no, it didn't do that. I also had a SNK Neo Geo. That's going back. So that was pricey. That cost more than PSP.
Yeah.
And the graphics were shitter than the Game Boy.
You can pick up a working 2600. Benny's Boo says with games for £80. Yeah, it's not a fortune. I thought they were going to be worth a fortune. 2600.
Keep hold of it for another 20 years.
Anyone got the Orbit RBA for the mission?
No.
No. What mission?
Rare I do RBAs, sorry.
Orbit RBA for the mission. I don't know what the mission. What's the mission?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and Graham got paid 48 hours postage. It took him a week.
I'm still waiting. Oh, when the giveaway thing on Gaz's show beginning 2 months ago, for the Oxford.
For the Oxford, you still not got it?
Still not got it.
It took a while for this to come through from Dean, but it did eventually come through.
Yeah, I think he's been back onto him and that, but
yeah,
it's my luck.
I won't bother. I got it for now. If you get something for now and they say it's in the post, well, it's in the post and you'll get it.
Exactly. That's the top tip. Is that what I helped me up say? Top tip: whatever postage is free, you're never disappointed. No, pick the free postage.
Yeah. Where is it? I only ordered it 5 seconds ago.
Exactly. Exactly. If it's free postage, then just wait. That's what you do when you go to China. If you buy it from China, you just put it in your cart, buy it, and expect it in 3 months. If it comes before that, then you're fine.
I've had some quite fast shipping recently. Well, this Fat Rabbit, 3 days from China. It came via Solihull.
Yeah, a lot of them have got European. Solihull, is that where you're from? Solihull?
Yeah, that's where I'm originally from, yeah.
4PX, it's called. It's apparently it's an industrial estate in Solihull. It's called Solihull Industrial Estate. And apparently it's a bonded warehouse. So that bonded warehouse is technically China. So all the products go there and then they get sent out from here, even though they say they're getting sent from China, because they get sent from China in white wrapping, send it as internal mail so it doesn't class as customs, gets to Solihull and then gets shipped out.
No.
Yeah, because Solihull's only 10-minute drive away from Birmingham Airport, a cargo airport, so it probably gets flown into there, isn't it?
Yeah, is it DPD that deliver there? No, it's not DPD. DHL is main airport for East Midlands and Birmingham.
Right. Help me, Duck. I got my Oxford prize from Aiden's in 3 to 4 weeks, and Nicky Maynard waiting on the Oxford Arbor V2 from them. So he must have ordered it direct from Oxford. You can't. I've looked. I've wanted to get one. You can't get them anywhere yet. I think they're only
sending them out for reviewers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not for sale here yet. I've looked on EC1. Vaping 101 is still waiting.
After my experience with the Arbiter 1, I'm not in no rush.
But you not like it? I like my Arbiter 1.
Not with the melting peak insulators.
Yeah, but you run it on a fucking mech at like 300 fucking watts.
No. I only run it at 120. That's baby. That's tiny wattage compared to what I normally run at.
But yeah, so I quite like it, to be honest. I like all the Arbiters so far.
There's only been one on the server.
Mark H. So Mark's a package from something. Yeah, I mean, I did like a few months ago one off 3 Men in a Vape Show, and it come that week and a half later. So I think it's just at the end of the day, like I said, it hasn't cost me anything. So it turns up. So
if you're getting given something for now, wait. If
exactly.
You're paying for it,
oh yeah.
That's when you raise hell.
That's what John said. If you pay first class, I want it next day, not a week later. No excuse. It is right. If you want it fucking, you're paying first class, you expect it to be it next day, don't you? Well, if they say next day delivery, you want it in 2 days, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 2 to 3 days.
But Royal Snail stroke fail. They've been hit bad time with you know what. So like a lot of businesses, so yes. They can't run at like what they were running at 2018.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have left, a lot of people are on sick, there are a lot of people missing. So they can't run a system that's technically a private company as good as they could before. Yeah. So they'll get there when they get there. But that's when you start clicking options like DPD. I do. Like ESIG1, I'll pay the £5.55 to get it being delivered next day because I know it'll get delivered next day. I'll pay the £5 instead of the free shipping.
Fuck that! I'm not paying it.
You're even tighter than me, you get.
I'm a fucking Yorkshireman. I'm not paying.
I'm a Yorkshireman.
And you can't get better than 3. No, definitely not. Apparently they've changed. Nicky's saying they've changed the peak insulator on the Arbiter V1 and on the V2. So
I'm still in no rush to buy it.
I like it, so I'm going to buy it. Talking about buying stuff, I've just got upgraded my phone today.
Oh dear, iPhone 13.
I have got the iPhone 13 Pro.
Does that mean you're actually going to be doing your reviews on your phone now because you've got an actual better camera on your phone?
I do it on my phone anyway, my downloads.
Same here.
I do it always. I've always done it on my downloads thingy, but I can now do a film show of it. Apparently,
that's why all my reviews now are in 4K minimum.
I'm not doing 4K on my computer. I'll just fucking say no. No, it
won't.
won't.
I just put upload and go to sleep, and then when I wake up, it's like going uploaded.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got the new 7 days. I've got to wait 7 days on. It cost me $6.99 for fucking postages. Bastards.
Why don't you just get it from the shop?
No, I've been with I've been with EE 23 years.
He hasn't been around for 23 years.
I know it was Orange.
I know it was Orange or T-Mobile before that.
It wasn't. It was Orange. T-Mobile were on back of Orange.
I was going to say, last time I had Orange phone, you used to be able to use free phone numbers for free. So you could actually dial a free phone number and then dial your actual telephone number and pay like 2p a minute instead of paying 36p a minute Orange rate.
Yeah, because when I rang him up today, he went, "Oh, we can do it for this price." I went, "Do you know how long I've been with you?" He went, "Oh no, yeah, just let me go off a minute."
Few extra bonuses.
Just come back. He said, "Oh yeah, you've got a few bonuses on there. Thank you very much for being with us for 23 years." I'm like, "Hi."
Yeah, same with this. I went into the shop. They went, "Oh, we can do you this. We can do you that. We can do it over." Well, that's a good price and everything, but you do realise I've been in with you since it was Cellnet, don't you? Oh yes, so you have. How about we throw in free unlimited internet? Okay, and free unlimited Wi-Fi. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. I was saying you got to do it, man. You've got to say.
It's not a case of turning around and going, "I'm a reviewer." It's a case of I've been a customer of yours, but since fucking day one. Man.
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
I could have fucked off the Vodafone. I've got a better offer from them.
Yeah.
And they've got a better network.
Simon was saying that it was 1-to-1 before all of them.
I just remember 1-to-1 were running at the same time as Orange because there was Orange 1-to-1, Cellnet, and People's Phone, which turned into Vodafone.
My first phone was a 1-to-1.
And Nortel, I think it was.
BT.
They only had the one phone. But Vodafone had analogs and.
Yeah, no, I did. Like I say, how many phone numbers have you had? Have you changed your phone number? Often.
Nope.
I've had the same number now for about 5 years.
I've had the same number for over 20 plus.
Yeah, I changed it my first year. I bought a phone and it was shit, and it came to 8 months. And they said, only way you can get out of contract is pay the 4 month and if you want it now, get a new phone. So I said, do that. So I've had my same phone number 22 years.
Yeah, my phone number started at 09 and then it's changed to 079. Because that's when they changed mobiles to 07s, didn't they?
Yeah, so I've 22 years with the same number. So I hope I can remember it.
The first phone I had, it was that big. It was Motorola. Seriously, it was that big. You used to carry it around. It was like a 12-volt car battery in it. It took you 12 hours to charge it. You got 30 minutes of actual usage. It wasn't a case of 30 minutes of making a telephone call. It was 30 minutes of standby time and usage. So it was quite literally, "Hello, yeah, I'm broken down at such and such. Yeah, fine, bye, clonk, turn it off." And they couldn't call you back.
Yeah. Mr. Intense used to be with Vodafone for years. Now he's with Libra.
Yeah,
Abdul Ghani's same number. Matrix on Orange, I had one of them. I had 7 of them. I've said this before.
The one where you press the button at the top and the front slid. Nokia.
Yeah, he did that.
I had a few of those.
7, the fucking knacked up. Every time you flicked it down, it stopped working. Couldn't hear you.
I had the same problem with it wasn't the Matrix one, it was the Nokia N95, where it was a phone and you just slid it up and it. Where's that gone?
Apparently, Chong changes his number every month. He must have a burner phone.
I've had some funny phones over the years, like Nokia communicator, where you open it up. It's basically a cheap version of a black and white computer.
All right, yeah.
I had that. That were about £1,000 back in the day. I've had all sorts of phones. I've had iPhone 4 where I went through 28 in 24 months. Note to anybody who works as a bouncer: don't have phone in hand while somebody's putting their face in your hand.
But no, yeah. But that brings you back around in a circle that we didn't have them when I was a kid. You just fuck off out.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah. And we also had payphones then.
Oh, mate, did you ever do the 10p? Did you ever do the wire on the 10p?
And the phone card trick.
Oh,
The aluminium foil.
No, I did the Kachinga once, Kachinga twice,
with
Kachinga
the
saver
Frosties
strip.
packet. Frosties and cornflakes.
No, if you just pushed it in slightly, you got an extra one because it chinged off.
No. We used to take the saver strips in the cornflake packet. You know the like Tesco, the Tesco value. Sorry,
Yeah.
the Tesco value cornflakes. The cardboard was the same thickness as the Kaching strip, so we used to cut them out of the actual box after we'd finished having the cornflakes. So then we'd keep the original Kachinger at the front and the fake one at the back. So you'd show it to the driver, so he'd see the one that you're actually, thinking he's going to use, and you take the fake one out, clink, put it back in. I know it's fraud.
We did all that, didn't we, when you were a kid?
It was 20p.
Yeah. Yeah. 3310, I like the 3320. The 3320? 3310. I did like that one.
I had the 5210.
Which were the dinky one? Were that the 30? Which were the
Oh
smaller
no, that
one?
was the 8810, the microscopic one.
Yeah, the one that was like that, yeah.
That was the 8810, because phones went from massive to really, really small. They've done the exact opposite now. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, hey, hope me don't say I once saw a Nokia 702 at a flea market. Thought I'd buy it to show my lad what it was like back in the day, and then she said it was £5. So to feck off.
It's still about a full charge that'll last you 26 years.
Yeah. I might have told this one before. I once were doing a service, and a guy had put all his old phones in a fish tank. No water in it, but made a display out of his. No, there was no water in it. But he put all the rocks in, but he'd got them suspended on like wire. Just
right.
Made
like a wall of home.
Yeah, like a wall of home in his fish tank. All these old mobile phones.
It's like when
Ashwood, yeah, mate.
Whenever you take your you need to get your phone fixed, they always give you a 3310. They don't give you the charger. We're going to have it for 2 weeks. Here's a phone. We'll guarantee you it won't break. It's a 3310.
Yeah.
Or a 3210. 3210. Yeah, 3210. We'll give you a 3210. We can guarantee you will not run out of battery playing Snake from now until you get your phone back.
Oh, fucking Snake. I spent hours on that, Snake. Snake, spent hours on that one. Yeah, old phones were bulletproof, definitely. But yeah, Nicky Mayer said, I'm from London, couldn't go in a phone box, it was fucked, or someone had pissed in it. Yeah, that was...
Or it was full of red letter cards.
Oh, down London it was. Yeah, that first time I ever worked down London, you walk into a phone box and make a phone call, and there were all these cards.
What are they for?
Yeah. Oh!
Hello, that's a bit rude.
Yeah, oh. It's a bit of an eye-opener when you're 21 and you've not been working. First time I worked away, that one. John Lynch, I'm feeling a bit shitty today, mate. I've got fucking full of man flu, I think. I think it's been spread through the computer virus.
I think when
Yeah. When the world went down on Monday, I think it passed me on a fucking virus. If you see me start glitching like that. Yeah.
Not many tech services to the rescue then.
Yeah. A bit like him off of, what is it? Carry On films that used to.
Oh yeah. The bus train driver.
Yeah, like that halfway through it. Yeah. Mr. Anderson's finally done his vape cupboard.
Good.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll do some bargains, I think, Oh, well, we're on. If you do, just while I'm looking down my thing there, if you are watching this on replay, don't forget to put a little thing down in the comments. Put hashtag replay ranger. Just leave a comment. We did have one last week, which was our old friend, Mr. Ian, above the clouds. And he put hashtag replay ranger, hashtag belly button fluff.
Yeah, yeah. It's been mentioned a few times as a belly button fluff this week on various shows.
Yeah, so you will get a little bumper like this if you do. So you will get a little bumper like that if you do decide that you want to put a little comment. So what we'll do is we'll do your bargains.
Bargains. Oh, better turn my mouse on again. Hello.
Copyright strike for his own logo.
It's not me. It's not me. You've got the original logo, the new logo. So, are we on?
You are.
Thanking you. Right. First of all, we've got the EC1 weekly offers. Let's see. The Yihi SX MI class pod system. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
I've seen
No.
2 reviews of it, and it's just not good. But you can get the PWM cheap. You know, the
That's
Titan
cheap, is that? 44 quid. I think
Yeah.
that's cheap for that
I think
PWM if you have to
it's
PWM.
really cheap.
Yeah, 44 quid is very cheap.
44 quid. Got the Lost Vape Ursa mini pod for 20 quid. When I haven't heard many bad reviews about that. I know it's a pod. Mr. Steve's mod there for 32 quid. And the ML's dropped to near enough half price for 70 quid. Which is a very similar to a Cool Fire for me. We're okay now. Prime Vapes have got the Lost Vape Palima Quest box mod on its own. And yes, they have only got 2 left. They've got one in gunmetal and matte blue, but 35 quid. So
That's not bad, is it?
If you're after one of them, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than a lot of other places, but that's primevapes.co.uk. Also, if you have a Y-Rice launcher tank, I know there's a few of us out there that still have them. Prime Vapes do the coils really, really cheap for the Y-Rice launcher. And another weekly special from EC1. I've just reviewed it today. I just thought I'd mention it. Don't bother. It's shit.
So why are you bringing it up then?
If anyone sees it and anyone sees it and goes, oh, it's gone down from 25 quid to 9 quid, I'll get one of them. Don't. It's a warning. Warning more than all else. And then we've got Mr. Hippie Hoppy. He's got a flash sale on. He's got a couple of bargains in there as new stuff.
Yeah, his website looking rather slick.
With the Topo Profile Squonk for 40 quid. See what else.
He's got the Vapor SO X Ross pod kit. I didn't mind mine, to be honest with you. 12.99, so I lost it.
There you go. The X Ross Mini?
No, he's got the original one.
Have I gone past that?
You've gone up past it now.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
Have we gone down past it?
$12.99.
$12.99. Top left-hand corner.
Yeah. He's also got the Arbiter Solo in for 24 quid. And that's me done for bargains for short notice.
Yeah, thank you very much. So don't forget, you can go over to Whip Up Juice and use Benny 10 for 10. I think he's Benny 10. He's coming up on there. Benny 10 for 12% off. So if you I quite still, even though everybody's been having a go, do you see JA's about that Mr. Just Right One's squonker? So I watched his video up, and it obviously they don't get on. They're not friends. They're definitely not friends. Mr. Just Right One and Mr. Jay Hayes. Mr. Hayes are definitely not friends. He took it to pieces, had a little bit of a whinge about it. Then give it a 6 to 7. So
can't be
it's
that
not too
bad.
bad. No. He didn't smash it, which was one thing.
Oh, that's all right. He must have broke his hammer.
With Duck saying, I'm not interested in that profile squonk. Doesn't seem to fit any market need, in my opinion. I'd quite like it. Will they use it as a squonker? Probably not. Probably a dual. It's going to be ended up being a dual one. As being pointed out, is you're going to get some, because it goes through the battery terminal of the second battery for the squonker. So you may get some fluid coming out of that little tube onto your battery. Is it going to make a difference? Not a great deal, because you do find with squonkers that you do find your battery is going to be covered in shit when you take it out, because they do have a tendency to weep a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I do fancy it. I think I'm going to wait till, because it'll be down. You'll probably get it for about 25 quid in another.
Yeah, in about a month's time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sell as well as what they expect.
Oh, it's N.U.V.S. It's N.U.V.S for 10% off. It's Benny 10 for 10% off on the Amatorium.
You've got that many discount codes, you can't remember them, let alone telephone.
I've got two. I can't remember. Fucking me. My head's a shed today, I've told you that. So you've got Aidan on tomorrow night on Layback Vape Show then, Steve?
That should be fun. We haven't had him on for a while, so I thought, especially with what he's doing this month, I thought we'll get him on, have a little chat about it. And
yeah.
Good bloke, all right. So.
Poddy's lover, Elio. Oi. And Max Headroom. Max. He used to do. Well, he started out as a horror film, didn't it? Where this guy ended up in I think it was like a car park, where he got put in a computer. But then it changed into, he used to do 80s disco and things like that, didn't he? On a night. But the original one, the Max Headroom, came from an horror film or something.
Why do you can remember that stuff? And not remember your telephone number.
I can remember jack shit, except from shit that's fucking not useful.
Brilliant for a pub quiz.
Honestly, I can remember random shite.
From 20 years ago.
20 years ago, but ask me what I did yesterday, I got a fucking clue.
Play rugby, wasn't it?
I did and got fucking battered.
Not clattered then.
Clattered and battered, yeah. Yes, I did. We were playing a team and they were in nearly enough all white and black, and I run into two lads that was a little bit bigger than me, and they're fucking In fact, it was that bad. I didn't go down on the floor, but I got back up. I stood there, they hit me, and I was like...
But I got back up.
No, I didn't go down on the floor.
No.
I didn't have to get back up. I was stood up when they hit me, and I didn't go down. But when they let go of me, I was like, you know, when your eyes go, you know, like one of these films.
Like
pinball. I was like that. I had to take a deep breath a few while stars fucking disappeared.
A bit of Tom and Jerry mode.
Yeah. Fucking thinking, fuck, that hurt.
Hit the jackpot, your tongue comes out and goes, ah!
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be good that tomorrow. So do check that out tomorrow with Aidan on. A little bit of a chat with him. Is Ian going to make it this week? Because I hear that he's got a problem.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks, for some reason, it's been a little bit late, but no, it's all right.
It might be working.
No, he's been late, but he's also got some chap's legs, apparently.
Oh,
the doctor's applied some cream to, and he's a bit thingy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was when you wasn't on, Steve. When you wasn't on that time, and they have a little chat before, and he said he's got some chap legs.
Yeah.
And the doctor was going for some cream, and he's got a sore bum now, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was his legs, not his bum.
Well, I thought it was his legs, but yeah, apparently he's got a sore bum. Don't know what the doctor was doing to him.
Don't know what he slipped there. Did his finger slip? Or something else?
Bend over and we'll see what we can take your temperature. So, but I noticed that he's been shopping and he's been a little bit late, and his internet's been playing up, hasn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't have luck with his internet for some reason.
Well, if you're out in shed, what do you expect?
Shed wanker.
Better than being a goat wanker.
Yeah, Benny. He just said, "Benny, your rugby sounds like the Tyson fight." I haven't watched it that, but do you know what I mean? Apparently, did he batter him?
Yeah, I think they both went down on the mat a couple of times, and then it's not like that. But
he went to inspect the mat a few times, did he? Go see the stitching.
Is that it? Are they going to have is that the trilogy over with now? He's will they move on to fight someone else now?
Depends how much, so.
Yeah, it depends on ka-ching.
Yeah. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to Steve with his little shinies.
Shiny. Right, what's my computer doing now? Computer's been a penis.
Computer says no.
Usual then.
When you're ready. There we go. Right, yeah. So, got the Freemax Marvus RTA pod, I think, is it? A pod global launch coming soon. I don't know, class it as a pod because that looks more like a.
It looks like an RTA, doesn't it?
Yeah, Marvus
pod,
type.
but I can't. Yeah, I don't know why you're saying pod.
Pod. Oh, RTA option.
Same kind of deck as the Kalim M.
Mm.
All right. Apparently, the max headroom was a 20-minute thing that was not a precursor to an ortho. I thought it was an ortho. I just remember seeing it that it wasn't originally that, but I'm sure it were longer than that. But I could be wrong. But there you go. Sorry.
So the Marvus RTA pod, one pod for all Marvus kits. That's all it says. There's nothing on the website, so that's two-side top airflow. I mean, there's airflow.
She's got two sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hip Hop's got them coming. It's an RTA pod. I don't get how it's a pod. Does it fit on something? Is it not got? I'm assuming it doesn't have a screw on.
Well, it doesn't look like a 510 on the bottom.
No. So I don't know what it's got. Obviously, it fits onto their pod. I'm guessing.
Only fits on their mods.
Yeah.
Next up from Vapefly, coming soon. That's all. That's. I mean that the tank there looks like their what's that tank they've got out at the moment? Dean's always got the
cream hold.
Yeah,
cream hold.
But then that's what Galaxy's 30-watt kit.
Yeah, they're just putting hashtags in.
Yeah, they're just getting it so they get the views.
Audio kit like in line. So
I'm sorry, but the tank on that is probably the same size as the Galaxy's 30-watt kit altogether. It's tiny.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be.
That's all about. Next up, the last one is from iJoy. Now it says it's disposable pod, but it's rechargeable.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
So,
it's magnetic for their pods apparently.
Now, when I originally thought this, I thought when it was rechargeable that you kept this bit and you just changed the pods over, but
no, right.
Can you change the coils? I think it said something about the coils a bit further up, didn't it? Package includes the disposable. Oh no, don't.
Leo coming in and yeah.
Yeah, see, because you've still got the super mint, strawberry ice.
It gets a bit boring then.
Yeah, so
it seems a bit pointless recharging it though, doesn't it? To be fair.
Yeah. Because
why would it be disposable and rechargeable? Why?
And it's aluminium alloy.
Oh, it's got a capacity of 18 mil. That's probably why it needs recharging.
Right, yeah.
Not 1.8 mil. It's 18 mil. That's why it needs recharging. You get down to 5 mil. You'll get 5 mil down. It'll be flat.
I think there is an internal picture somewhere where.
Right, yeah. It does look. To fair, it looks all right, but it's got a little bit of battery in, hasn't it?
So,
it'll need recharging until it runs out of liquid. Then you throw it away.
It's a little bit different shapes and that, but yeah.
But it's not plastic. That's what getting me. It's aluminium, so it's not plastic, though. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit.
Well, you need to recycle that, though. You can recycle aluminium.
Yeah, well, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be like everything. Yeah.
Dumped on street.
Dumped on street, innit? And it's metal.
As Cheech's Fist says, 18 mil illegal. Yes, it is technically. Not very TPD compliant.
Yeah, I don't.
Turning around saying there's a 16 mil bung in that.
Yeah, it's just saying. My duck's just saying as well. Nicotine is 50 milligram and 30 milligram, so it's not TB. So it's not going to be designed for here, is it?
No.
That is it, then, gentlemen.
Call the Rozzers. It's not legal. Call the Rozzers.
Yeah. Talking of disposables, I did a review ages ago. You know the thin dinner lady vape pens. You know the really small thin ones. Did the review on them, and I had a comment from someone today asking me how I charge them.
I saw what you posted that in.
Yeah, I was just like, disposable.
You charge them. They come charged when you get them from the shop.
Insert one of your anus.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't turn around and say, "Well, what you have to do is you have to wind this dynamo up for about 20 hours,
Yeah.
and then forget about it."
Yeah. Do you what you should have told me? Check it. It's a motion one.
Check it like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's another copyright.
We've got cheats saying whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police.
That's chance of finding police very rare.
Yeah. But yeah, so no, there was some nice one. I just don't agree with that one being a throwaway bubble.
You definitely need to recharge it on 18 mil.
Yeah, but it's still rechargeable. It's still throwing it away with metal in it. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
If you could change the pod and put another pod inside, that'd be better.
The pod
Do you know
probably
what I
takes
mean?
up more than the battery.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a bit,
Nah.
a bit not. Yeah, it's a bit of a.
Not for me.
No. But like I say, they do have a place. I do think disposable have a place, but it's just dispose of them correctly, get rid of them correctly.
You can guarantee that the flavours that they do come with them aren't going to be
Ice.
Oh, just
all bit ice.
harder. Yeah. The only thing that's strawberry about it is the casing.
Yeah, they're all just full of ice. That's all you ever get. It says fucking strawberry on it. It's got ice in it. Right, so thank you very much, Steve, for them. Much appreciated. It is hard to get some new stuff because they're not really releasing a great deal, are they?
I know.
I've just bought the Pyro V4.
The Pyro V4, the RDTA.
Yeah. Well,
that
hasn't been released in China yet, so it's a pre-order.
Yeah. I had an RDTA for years.
I've got quite a few. Yeah. I
had my last one. My first and my last one was the iJoy. Joytech. iJoy. What is it? What?
The iJoy combo.
But you want the combo? Yeah. It was the original one that I got.
New Aspire one. IDTA. Got that. I also iJoy did quite a few of them. They also did the boxes, didn't they? I've got one on shelf. It's got a 10 mil tank on it. They did the iJoy IDTA box, which took two 18650 batteries and a 10 mil tank on it. I've also got the iJoy Mini IDTA. If you got the UK version, it was 2 mil. If you got the international version, it was 6.5 mil. But it was an internal battery, and that was a great little device. So the unfortunate part was you couldn't rebuild the coils on it. You had to buy the iJoy coils. You know, the the only way I could put it is two pre-built, pre-wicked coils you screwed in.
Yeah.
That's the only downside to it. It didn't come with a velocity deck.
Right. Abdul's just put down, disposal not needed, just make quick sales, not helping people switch. There's a do and a don't about that, right? People are lazy. I'll say this 100%. People are lazy. It's a lazy way to vape. If you think back to when we first started, the original cigarettes was just, you got a 3 mil cartomizer and you stuck it on. Some of them you could get pre-filled ones. I had a pre-filled, at that time I had a disposable cigar. That just came pre-filled. So they've been around. They're not something new. It's just that they've reinvented them now. And this were, I had that disposable cigar probably 2016. Do you know what I mean? And it literally, when it ran out, you just threw it away. So they're not something new. They've just got new now. But it's a lazy way to get into vaping. You know, some people don't want to be bothered putting juice in a bottle into a fucking pot and put a coil in. It's just how they are. They just don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? So,
like I was saying there is a valid market for them. Take the 75-year-old who needs to quit for health. They won't be able to change a coil or fit a tank. So yeah.
Yeah,
it's all right if you get them. It's all right if you get them, like, let's say, prescribed. If you got pod systems prescribed because let's just say for argument's sake, you're elderly, you need to stop smoking, we'll prescribe them to you. But that's when they need to also dispose of them as well. That would be a good idea, just for pods.
It is. Mick saying every time a disposable is it's hot topic. It is a hot topic at the moment because they're just out. They've just flooded the market, haven't they? The disposable bit is the wrong bit because I have seen them. I've seen them on the road. I've seen them run over. Do you know what I mean? And when you see it inside it, it's got the little lithium battery. They just throw them on the floor. You know, that's the big thing about it.
Leaving them on the petrol pumps, leaving them on the roads, leaving them outside schools.
Yeah, schools, yeah.
Schools.
Yeah, you know, I've seen young kids using it, and it is wrong. They shouldn't be able to get hold of it, and that's what's going to, yeah. Old people can get a vape shop to fill it. No, they can't. It's against the TPD.
It is. It's like when you go to a vape shop and you buy a short fill, they technically shouldn't put the nick shot in for you because that's technically a breach of the TPD.
It is. Yeah. So on that one, we will now move on to the Wall of Home.
What movie was that off?
It's time for Metallic and the Wall of Home.
So, if you haven't watched this before, the Wall of Home is where we talk about some old things, some new things, some that may be coming out in the future, and we put them on a little wall and they come up like this. Basically, we have 4 categories. We have Pish, which is the bottom. We have Meh, we have OK, and we have Take My Money. So, we just have a little discussion, see what we think of them, and then we donate which they're going to be. So, we are back.
And we are on. And there we go. Hang on a minute. There we go.
So the first one is the E-Leaf iStick Pico 70-watt TC kit. This came out in, I think it was something like 2016, I think.
15-ish, I think.
Yeah, 15, 16. It is the start of the little one with a cap. I've got one. I've also did a Squonker version, which was the Pico Squeeze. The Pico Squeeze didn't have a board in it, so you had to build it to whatever you wanted it to be. I didn't find it that particularly good. I didn't like it, but these have gone massive because you can get sleeves for them and all sorts that I could get people to take them to pieces, and you can, the quite high end people change them out and put stabwood sleeves on them and everything. So yeah, so it was one of the buttons on the bottom. It's not a bad little kit. I've got one. I've got it. I don't use it that often, but I bought it.
I've got one. I think it's this 80-watt one though. Did they do an 80-watt?
They moved it on. They did the Pico Squeeze came after that, and then that was a Squonker version, and then they moved it on to the Pico Mega, which was a dual battery one. Then they moved it on to Pico S, and so they've done few iterations of this one.
I've definitely got a Pico somewhere because it's got like it's not black skin, it's like a psychedelic skin on it. But I definitely got one because I got it with because just seeing it there with the Milo 3 tank.
Yeah,
I've definitely got one because I've got a few. I had a few Milos because that was the side filling tank, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, see, I think this was one of E-Leaf's better. Other than when they did the 20-watt, and you know what I mean, they did the original, which 20-watt was a bit shit because it used to thread it. But when they did the 30, I had my 30 for years, and then like I said, this were a little Pico. It is a single 18650. But this started off with everybody else doing the battery cap on the side.
Yeah, AL85 and everything.
Yes, yeah, a lot of them started doing it. It's nice in the hand. It does feel nice. The buttons are on the bottom to change the screen up and down. It's not a bad little bit of kit, to be honest with you. What is it? Max Edward Take My Money. Great bit of kit. Help me take my money. This bad boy with the Aspire K3 tank help me quit. You know,
So I've got one. Don't know where it is. It's probably in the garage. But I've got one, so it goes in the okay for me because I've got one. I've used it. Don't use it
Free
now.
about it. Yeah, mate. Lynn Smith saying okay. Abdul saying okay. Nicky Man said okay. Good starter kit, not disposable. Baby Queen Vetke, welcome. Mark H is saying pish because everything he's had from E-Leaf is broken. I've not done too bad with E-Leafs, to be honest with you. I had the 100 watt TC that lasted for ages. That was a great little. I battered that around.
I've still got a few E-Leafs. Where is it?
Well, I can't see Shrek anyway, so.
I know. I've got the iCare Mini kit. I've sold tons of them. They never came back broke.
Yeah, yeah. The original 20 watt had a problem with the 510 thread. Used to fuck up all the time. Yeah, so Hip Hop saying Pico was a big seller. Yeah, mate. Honestly, the high end, you can get these and you can get the Stabwood sleeve for them. They're very popular on high end market, is the Pico, the original Pico. So you can get the Stabwood sleeve to put on them. Cheats had the 100 watt eye stick and it was sticky. Mine didn't stick. Mine were fantastic. I love that. Look, so squeezed it to instead of press button, you just squeeze the sides. So yeah, quite a few people are putting that it's okay. Take my money. What are you saying, Shrek?
Okay.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'll say I'm not overly keen on the tank, but without trying it, but it's okay. Yeah, I think.
Well, I've got one. I think it was take my money because I bought one. To be fair, so I think it's probably going between okay and take my money. To be fair.
Mm-hmm. Right, on to next one.
So this is one from what I picked. This one were the colours that they've got with it. It is from Fallout Vape. It's an Antidote mech kit. So I'm not sure what it comes with, but the colours are a little bit. By the looks of it, it's a sci-fi. But the colours, it is. So it is a sci-fi, but the colours on it, just. Yeah. That's what attracted me to it, were the colours.
So that orange one, you're not going to lose that fucker, are you?
Not exactly.
Pink. That doesn't look pink to me.
No, it don't look pink to me neither.
Bronze. Bronze doesn't really look bronze, but pink, that doesn't look pink.
Are you going to block it so we can see tank and that? Always block. Just fucking block it.
You know me, I'm not right.
What does it come with? What does the... So it can take 18650, 2700 and 21700 with zero need for an adapter. It can fit, it has two top cats, which is 25 and 28 to come on a wide variety of atomizers. The fine firing mechanism on both sides, it's got both sides of the device. So it fires from both sides. To allow, and what's it come with? Oh, it comes with a Screamer RDA.
And a squonk pin, even though why would you need a squonk pin on a mech?
So you can use it on something else in it, the RDA. So, but it was the colours that sort of got me. I was like, really? They're a bit in your face, to be honest with you. I've never had one. I know people like mechs. If it's a sci-fi, is it going to be any good? So I'm guessing you can just press it on either side and it will fire. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know. It was, like I say, the colours. In the black, it's not too bad.
Well, the black, well, it's in the black now.
No, that's what I'm saying. The black, it doesn't look too bad. The white...
The pink doesn't look pink.
Well, the white one's a bit in your face as well, isn't it?
Very apple-y. It's very apple colour.
Yeah.
And then you've got the yellow, which is like day glow.
That's
You're not going to lose that, are you? That's going to be like a black box in a plane. You can't lose it.
Yeah, A Up My Duck says, is that the mod version of the shake weight? It does look like that, doesn't it? It does.
There's that base of it. It's fucking wide as hell.
It is.
And for some unknown reason, if you look at the pictures, when you go from the really bright orange to the purple, it shrinks.
Yeah.
It gets smaller.
She's saying R2D2's brother. Yeah, it looks like his penis, to be honest with you.
Really? Have you been lucky?
Yeah, it's a bolt-on. Can
Is
change
it
colours.
Yeah. What version of Star Wars have you been watching?
Yeah. Pawn
So-
Wars.
Yeah. So we have got a few in here. We've got we go back up to here. It's Max Evans said, "Oh, to take my money." Is in. Well, we've got cheese sport, good colours, okay for me. Pishy kids will love the colours. Meh, take my money, Nicky Maynard, because he's a mech user. Mr. Anna says no, he doesn't like the aesthetic. Okay from Abdul Ghani. Lynn Smith, okay. Help me not picking Meh. Frankenmeyer's put in he's neutral because he's not a mech user there. That's why I'm not. But I'm not a fan. We said this before, but Mick went and bought that one. He loved it when we were on about that Ultrona one. Some people will like the aesthetics on this. I particularly don't like it. It's all right. I can appreciate it, but and whether the button's going to be sensitive, I don't know.
I do like the idea of the side fire.
Well, you can do it from both sides. That's the thing, isn't it?
Or do you have to do it on both sides?
No, you can do it on one or other.
All right, okay.
So it says you can either be a thumb or the finger.
Okay.
Cloud Chucker's saying, okay. I don't know what you mech folk are thinking about it. Would it be a good idea to have them on either side? Do you think it'd be a fast firer?
Hip hop's coming.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, you are correct. If you want Bumblebee yellow, I don't know because, like I say, I'm
You're
not
going to lose it.
Well, you're not, are you?
Okay.
Not like for a rave. The paint
but
looks a bit dodgy on
It
that.
starts chipping off on it.
But it looks like it's chipping up already there, Steve. On that
Yeah,
one,
before
doesn't
you
it?
even get it.
Yeah.
The orange one might be all right to take out with you.
Oh yeah, you can always use it as something in your life jacket.
Yeah.
Put it at the side of your whistle. Have a vape and whistle while you're floating in the water.
So, by the looks of it, he's probably going to go with, looking back, okay, we got okay. Yeah, so I think he's going to be an okay, to be honest with you. I just looked at the price, didn't seem too bad because you get the RDA and the mech mod. It is, yeah, exactly. Mr. Anderson's probably right there. It is round, just turn it 180 degrees and use it on the other way.
Or if you're really complex, turn it 90 degrees and use the side.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not a big mech user. I think it's okay. I can appreciate it. Probably getting black or gunmetal myself. So what are you saying, Shrek?
Well, I'm not a mech user, but I'll say okay.
And Steve?
For me, I do like some like mechs. You know, I like the aesthetics and blah 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 of it, but this is not for me. So I'm going to go down a pish. Yeah.
Yeah. Duck saying we'll have none of that sensible thinking. Turn around here, pal.
Sensible on a Sunday evening? Are you talking weight?
Yeah. So that's probably going to go away. Like I say, I think it's more okay than anything else because people do seem to think it's okay. But how am I to disagree? Because I don't know much about. I know about mechs, but I'm not really a big mech user. So we move on to the next one. There you go. This is the original AIO.
The blast from the past.
It is. This is the Joytech Ego AIO. It came out in 2016, did this. It was a top coiler. You took the top off and the coil fit onto the top. The airflow was on the top. You spun the little disc round on the top. The airflow was a bit shite, to be honest with you. I had one and it flipping auto-fired in my pocket.
Nice.
Which fucking became really, really warm in my pocket, to be honest with you.
I bet that was the only thing that being warm in your pocket for a while.
Yeah, mate, it was fucking red hot, never mind. Oh, fucking hell, what's that? Just trying to unscrew top.
When you take the top off, didn't the coil come out with it?
It did, yes. You had to.
You had a fill line inside. You could only fill it up. So then
yes, you did.
I had one.
Yep, and you had to push it down to take the top off. It was child-proof. So you had to put like a pill bottle. You had to push it down to take the top off.
And as we all know, with childproof things, children can open them, adults can't.
Yes, and that was a problem. If you didn't get it right, it spun round and you couldn't fucking open it.
Couldn't put any liquid in it.
No. So yeah, I did have one. Like I said, I had the one in the white and the red. There's different colours. Colours weren't too bad, to be honest with you. I had the white and a red one.
Silver. Red and white has run out.
Yeah, that's the one I had, the red and white. But this.
Getting a bit funky coloured.
Yes.
Black.
These are the newer ones. Them ones are the newer version of it.
Yeah.
Because you can see by they've changed the top cap.
Yeah, it's a bit more rounded.
Yes, whereas the original one. So that's what they look like now, which they're more rounded if you compare it to the older one.
And now let me see how I can get out of that. No.
Oh.
Cock. I broke it. I broke the internet. Sorry, guys.
So that's what the new one looks like. The old one was more rounded on the top. It was more rounded on the bottom. What are you doing, Shrek? Exit full screen. There you go. Exit. Oh. Escape.
It didn't come up for me.
Press escape.
I'm trying to carry on.
No, escape on your keyboard, you numpty.
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, I've learned a new trick.
So that's what the old ones look like.
Yeah.
Rather than the rounded at the top. But yeah, she took it off and the coil. This was the first one that I had that was a top. You screwed it into the top. It was all right. I quite liked it. But then, like I say, it went fucking horrified on me and it didn't get used after that. So what we've got in here, we've got Mare from Mr. Mayor, Pish from Cheech. We've got Mark H. Pish, Mr. Anderson Mare. We've got Abdul. Pish has an LED. Yes, it did have a little LED in it. Yes, it did. Frankenbeiser Pish, Max Edwin Pish, Nay Good, Cloud Chucker Pish, Lynn Smith Mare, Arnie S. Pish. So at the time, it was quite nice. It was a different alternative. It was their retake on the Ego. So, yes. I bought one. JP's put in May.
Yeah,
I helped JP.
I had one. I just remember taking the top off and pulling it out, and I didn't wait until it got empty, so I took the coil out and I ended up like with a pool of e-liquid and filled it up and then put it back in. Like, ugh, not doing that one again.
Like I say, it's what it is. I think I paid 30 quid for it when I got it, to be honest with you. Stuart says it was a pain in the ass to fill up, so Pish, yeah, it was, because you had to take the top off and you had to just fill it up to the line, which would it held about flipping like about 3 mil of e-liquid, and then you put it on, it filled the tank up. But you do get 4 for £10. Yeah, 2 mil, yeah. So what are you saying then? I'm saying it was, at the time when I got it, I thought it was okay. I thought it was dog bollocks, to be honest with you. So I thought it was a nice little kit, a nice little stealthy one.
I thought
but yeah,
until it did that.
Well, I thought it was good till it auto fired on me. So it's been demoted from okay down to meh now. And what are you saying, Shrek?
Yeah.
And Steve?
It's not for me, obviously. I think it might make a nice starter kit for someone, but for me personally, I think it's just okay.
Yeah, Hip Hop saying, think this was the first device labelled as it was the first device labelled as AIO. It was.
I thought that was a Kangatech.
No, this was the first one that they labelled it as an AIO.
Okay.
As the abbreviation AIO, or not all in one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Stuart Dill says, reminds me of the Anakin kit. Yeah, a lot of them derived from this. It was 2016 when this came out. That was the first review I saw on it. So, yeah. They had all-in-ones. Like I say, I think I called them all-in-ones. This was the first one that called an AIO.
Right.
So, yeah. Stuart Dill had one. It broke after 5 months. Yeah, like I say, mine not auto-fired on me. Fucking, it's the first thing that ever auto-fired on me.
The only thing that ever auto-fired on me, and it should be in the garage, but for some unknown reason it isn't, is the iJoy Maxo. That auto-fired on me.
Right.
The only thing I've ever had that's auto-fired.
So that looks like it's going in pish by the looks of it, because I think people are more than saying pish for it. So that was your wall of home this week. I hope you enjoyed them. We will look for some more next week. If you have any suggestions, which we did have last week, someone put one over. Jay's got it for next week. We did have a suggestion last week, but obviously Jay's not here tonight. He had it wrote down, so we will bring some up for next week. We'll see what Jay can bring up for next week for us. So yeah. Other than his tea if he's drunk. Oh, yeah, that yeah, fucking Huey down to hate Huey. It's one of my peeve things. I don't like being sick. I'm not a sick boy. I'm not a sick boy at all. So yeah, so that was it. You what's that?
Not an upchucker then.
No, I don't like being sick. No. There's always carrots in it as well, isn't there?
I don't know. Depends if you're eating carrots or sweet corn.
Even if you aren't eating carrots, there's always carrots in it for some reason.
It's like sweet corn in poo.
Yeah. Do you know apparently your body can't process sweet corn? That's why that's why it's in your poo.
It's the skin you can't process.
Yeah, it can't process it, so it just all comes out at once. Not that I inspect my poo that often, to be honest with you.
Meanwhile, in Benny's toilet.
Just a minute.
That's you.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's you.
I've started. Right, so we will call it an act. Like I say, I'm starting to feel a bit rough now. So we will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Shrek.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me on tonight. Had a busy week and everything. I probably won't be here next week because I'll be working. However, there will be a Stuck in the Swamp on Wednesday, and I'll pass it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll pass it over to Steve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, boys, for a good night. Just the three of us, so we managed to waddle our way through it. Thanks to everyone in chat, including all the many forms of cheech. And you can see you can join me tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show, where we've got, as we said earlier, Aidan Little Broke Vape Song, which should be a good laugh. And then you can catch me again Tuesday night on the 510 radio. And as Benny's not doing the 80s, I've got 80s rock Tuesday night. So nice.
Oh, well, you've just snapped mine up, aren't you? That was next week's show.
Yeah, nice bit of hair metal for tomorrow night. You know, all the Buffon hair type things going on. So
a bit of glam rock. Glam rock.
Yeah, bit of glam rock. Bit of, you know, like Poison, bit of Rush and bands like that. And obviously you've got Shrek Wednesday, and a bit later on Wednesday you've got Benny with his mixing buddies.
We have, yes. And
then you can catch us all again next Sunday. Hopefully there'll be more of us next Sunday. And that is me. Thank you very much. Passing it on to you, Bunnoster.
Thank you very much. Mr. Anders says, so what happens if you eat nothing but sweet corn for a week?
Well, I think it'd be like a machine gun with pellets, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Popcorn machine.
Yeah, popcorn machine. Yeah, you could toss it. Right, so thank you very much for everybody being in chat. You do make the show. It's absolutely brilliant, keeping us going. Thank you to my fellow co-hosts, Mr. Shrek and Mr. Blazing. Don't forget to check out their show. Check out LBV tomorrow night and also Stuck in the Swamp on Wednesday. Come and join us for a little bit of mixing on Wednesday night, which we should have the return of Mr. Net Reality off his holidays.
Yeah.
Not that he's been anywhere. Yeah. I hope he's got a tan, because he told me he went on his holiday. I'll have finger thumb fucking.
Well, he might be a bit. He's probably just not from washing for 2 weeks. So that'd be.
Yeah.
You know he's going to come back with thumbs like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So do join us next week. Hopefully everybody will back on, and we'll see you all again at the same time next week. Oh, and don't forget to check out Aidan's Sober October, and show him a bit of love. That would be absolutely fantastic. He's doing it for a month, so you have got plenty of time to share the link around and to also donate if you so wish. So thank you very much, and we'll see you all next week, same time, same channel. Bye for now.
Bye.